Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm so excited. I've been so excited to do this presentation. I don't know why. I think for all the reasons I just said. I love information. I love sharing information. So I hope this doesn't overwhelm you, but this is all important information. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck tonight. So, okay. Right out the gate, this isn't going to work. Okay, Intro to Oils 101. I also do a 201 class. We'll be doing that next week, which is I have my oils now what? So that one's going to be even more chock full of information on oils, but this is a great beginner class. It's actually kind of an advanced beginner class. I think we're going to go ahead and call it what it is. So I am Jenna Beatty. I'm the holistic mama behind Rock and Roller Wellness on Instagram and Facebook. I'm one of the leaders on Obsessed with Essentials. I am very passionate about truth and wellness and non-toxic living. My family and I just recently moved from California to Utah, and we couldn't be happier. So get comfy. Tonight we are offering why essential oils are the new health and self-care, why I care about taking a natural approach first, why doTERRA is the most tested and trusted, how to use your oils safely, the top 10 oils, and then a little bit about our community and how to bring oils into your home. So, disclaimer, you gotta love the disclaimers. Please know I am not a doctor. I am a holistic health mentor and wellness advocate for doTERRA. I teach people how to enable their bodies to heal itself. I'm a mom and I use natural remedies and methods as prevention and a first approach to support the body in healing. I value the knowledge and services of medical professionals, absolutely, and I believe there's a time and a place for both modalities. Please seek guidance from your doctor or naturopath before implementing any radical changes to your lifestyle. Small changes is okay. So I believe, like I just said, there's a time and a place for both modern medicine, and I am certainly grateful for it. There is no oil for breaking your leg, right? But it is worth it to explore nature's solutions before taking a synthetic approach. Our body was designed to heal itself and will when given the proper tools. So our behavior is an expression of our beliefs. When we believe better or know better, right, we do better. So I've come to believe that we do not understand, because I know I didn't, how great we are really meant to feel. We are just used to our ailments. So you deserve to feel vibrant, confident, strong, capable, and empowered. My vision is to create a movement of independent, critical thinkers demanding the ban of chemicals in our food, in our water, and in our products. So that is my mission. So my story and influences my story started with these influences. I was pregnant with baby number 2, and I was at home doing my nesting thing, and I fell upon in order of these, first Stink and then Secret Ingredients, The Human Experiment, and then this little picture of all of the artificial food dyes that are they're not even just in food, they're in absolutely everything. They're in your vitamins, they're in your shampoo, they're in your body wash, they're in your lotions, anything with color. I bet your bottom dollar it has one of these synthetic ingredients in it. So after doing a little digging, I found out that the prenatal that I had been taking for 3 years since my first son had Red 40 in it. It was a doctor prescribed prenatal. So you can imagine how that went. And fast forward, and here I am, making sure that everybody has this information and we do what we can to fight the powers that be that put these things in our food and all of our stuff. What did I do here? Okay, so big pharma. I'm going to say it, the other F word, right? Or PH word. So we are a very reactive versus proactive society. We have quadrupled the amount of prescription drug use in a very short amount of time. Big Pharma is the most profitable of all US businesses. They do not have our best interest at heart. I could go on and on and on. but there is a huge disconnect between our wellness and our healthcare system. And it's over, oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on the number, of course, but it's the most astronomical amount of money that is being spent on healthcare, and we are not healthy, but at all. So one of the books that influenced me very much was Selling Sickness. So the head of Merck, which is one of the largest drug companies, you may not have ever heard of them, but I bet you heard of them recently, told Fortune magazine that he wanted Merck to be more like the chewing gum maker Wrigley's. It had long been his dream to make drugs for healthy people so that Merck could sell to everyone. It sounds like we're there. So I want to remind everybody that not long ago, these were some of the mainstream ads. Doctors smoking cigarettes, starting your babies on Coca-Cola early. And okay, so this is a little bit of a read. I gotta move this thing again. This thing always bugs me every time. Sorry, guys. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Okay. So, Born Toxic. So if any of you are familiar with EWG, the Environmental Working Group, I absolutely love them. They did a study. There are about 75,000 chemicals regularly manufactured and imported by US industries, and about half have no basic toxicity information at all. Babies are actually born at considerable risk nowadays due to the toxic load of their mothers. One study by the EWG found that blood samples from newborn umbilical cords contained an average of 287 toxins, including mercury, fire retardants, pesticides, and Teflon chemicals. Experts believe rising rates of birth defects, asthma, neurodevelopmental disorders, and other serious diseases in U.S. children are a result of these early chemical exposures. Of the 287 chemicals that the EWG found in umbilical cords, it's known that 180 of them cause cancer in humans or animals, 217 are toxic to your brain and nervous system. 208 cause birth defects or abnormal development in animal tests. Children, meanwhile, experience greater exposure to chemicals pound for pound than adults and have an immature and porous blood-brain barrier. This is what it gets me and is so important. This allows greater chemical exposure. Being that a child will be around for about 80 years or more, this allows more than enough time for chemicals to do their damage and signals a major challenge for kids born today. Chronic childhood diseases linked to toxic chemical exposure is surging upward, costing the US $55 billion a year. Really costing us, right? Who's paying for that? How are children being exposed to chemicals? Like adults, children are exposed to chemicals every single day. Sorry, my family's having a dance party upstairs. During pregnancy, many chemicals are passed on to newborns, either in utero or through breast milk. And once born, contaminants are literally everywhere. In your home, in your food, in your water, in your air. On an average day, children are exposed to 61 chemicals in personal care products alone, 27 of which have not been found safe for kids, according to a natural survey by EWG. I could go on, but I'm going to save a little bit of time and move forward. This is to be continued. I was going to put all the toxic ingredients for you guys. So what if a healthy lifestyle was easy to do? What would that look like? It would look like reducing your toxic load, right? Reducing the amount of toxins you bring into your home, rest and stress management, exercise, eating right, and then healthcare would look like informed self-care and proactive medical care. So you can see here how each base builds upon the last, and that this is the new healthcare model that addresses and supports the whole person. So what this boils down to is there are two approaches, right? We've got medicine and we've got nature. Medicine, prescription drugs, are made from isolated synthetic agents designed to mimic natural substances. You can't patent nature, right? The body must redirect its healing efforts to the effects of the synthetic. So synthetically produced, doctors prescribe, patients use, side effects, and the vicious cycle continues. When you're dealing with nature, we're dealing with root causes instead of symptoms. So nature produces it, that meets the body's needs, the body heals itself. You're talking about clean water, avoiding toxins, physical movement, whole foods, essential oils. It's a whole different approach. Functional medicine is medicine by cause, not by symptom. Functional medicine practitioners don't, in fact, treat disease. They treat the body's ecosystem. They get rid of the bad stuff, put in the good stuff, and make the body, because your body is an intelligent system, it does the rest. So I want you guys to take a little inventory real quick. What are your top wellness goals? What is your personal or family inventory of ailments that you've become used to? If somebody had asked me 10 years ago, you know, what my ailments were, I probably would have said nothing. And yet I had chronic fatigue. I had headaches every single day. I was popping Excedrin migraine like they were Tic Tacs. I had them in every corner of my purse, my car, my bedside table, my desk at work, everywhere. So I was just, they were all a part of me. I was used to my ailments until they all started going away one by one. I did not know how good I was supposed to feel. I have a feeling this, sorry, sometimes this glitches. So I want to feel less stress, less tired, less pain. I want to feel more energy, happiness, fit. So why essential oils? They have been used for centuries to support the body in healing itself. They work with your body to promote health without side effects. They support the body in dealing with physical, emotional, and chemical stressors. They are nature's most powerful compounds and the most versatile remedies in the world. They are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. There's a huge spectrum of applications from uplifting mood to removing unnecessary toxins. They're very easy to use, just one drop in most applications. They are affordable, they're pennies per dose, and many bottles will last you 5+ years. Think oregano or geranium. With an honest brand, you will have 100% pure plant magic, sources indigenously where the plant thrives most in its natural habitat and therefore has the highest therapeutic qualities. Of course, I'm talking about doTERRA. So it is very important to reduce your toxic load in your home. That is what you do have control over. So that's your self-care products, your cleaning products, your food, your medicine cabinet. Those are the things that we do have. I should put air in the home too. We have an air purifier for that reason. So what are essential oils? So essential oils are natural aromatic compounds extracted and steam distilled from plants, trees, bark, and flowers, or they're cold pressed from citrus, and therefore are health benefits. So they are a supercharged potency, 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. In just one drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that is how much stronger they are. Oils contain hundreds of different compounds, providing complex and versatile ability to combat threats without building up resistance. Oils work with the body to address issues and root causes on a cellular level. They actually penetrate the oily membranes surrounding our cells, where synthetic medications and antibiotics do not. So this is major. Plant medicine works synergistically with our body. Our body knows what to do with them. So how do they work? Now this gets a little sciencey, but I feel like this is so important, and I feel I almost took it out, but I left it in. So we have 100 trillion cells that communicate with each other through electrical pulses and through the hormone system. Toxins block the receptor sites so that cells don't communicate with each other as well. This opens the door to disease and dysfunction. Why is it not working? Okay, so first we have phenols. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could yell up to my husband right now to say, really? These are the cleansers of the receptor sites of our cells. Imagine that each cell has a physical door. Due to chemicals, toxins, and cellular damage, the door into your cells can become blocked. When this happens, you see the decline of your health. If anyone on here has my husband's number, if you want to text him that they're being very loud. Cells are often damaged by man-made products and medicines. So phenols cleanse the outside of the cell membrane so the other essential oils can begin to do their job. Phenol oils help also rid the body of parasites. Sesquiterpenes, these are like the police. Once the phenols have done their work, the door of the cell wall is accessible. Sesquiterpene oils enter through the doorway and stop or erase garbled or miswritten info in your DNA. Monoterpenes. These are like the ultimate doctor. These oils seek to mend and repair the damage to your cells. They will help to reset your DNA to factory settings. So now we're going to get into why doTERRA. doTERRA's oils have a CPTG standard. Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade is what that stands for. The plants are sustainably harvested wherever they are most indigenous. They are beyond organic, verified pure, free of fillers, pesticides, and foreign contaminants. They are 100% natural. Nothing is added, nothing is taken away. This is of the utmost importance to doTERRA. They do stringent third-party testing on every single batch to ensure powerful benefits without any harmful side effects, only side benefits. Completely transparent with their CPTG quality reports by putting barcodes on the bottom of every single bottle, which you can plug into sourcetoyou.com and get the full write-up of the testing. Being the largest, most successful oil company in the world, no other company can financially do the testing that doTERRA does. With that being said, it has been proven many times over through third-party testing that more than 80 to 90% of essential oils on the market have tested positive for adulteration. If you're buying a frankincense for $11.99 at TJ Maxx, it is not going to heal you. doTERRA is committed to bridging the gap between patients and personalized healthcare, as well as the gap between science and essential oils. This means science-backed essential oil practices and integrative healthcare. This thing freezes up every time. If I stay on one slide too long, then it freezes. That's fun. Okay, so why doTERRA? So transparency through their testing, sourcing wherever it's most indigenous all over the world, and the impact that doTERRA is committed to through the Healing Hands Foundation. The doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation empowers people and communities worldwide to make a positive and sustainable change. So first off is through co-impact sourcing. doTERRA's co-impact sourcing is committed to supplying the highest quality essential oils while making a positive difference in the lives of farmers, harvesters, distillers, and their communities. With a dedication to a transparent and ethical supply chain, co-impact sourcing works to build stable livelihoods while supporting the overall health and well-being of individuals and communities. Through each purchase, you are changing more than just your life. You are changing lives across the world. Here is their quality testing. These are just some of the testing that every single batch gets done. Transparency, like I said before, every single code on the bottom of the bottle can get plugged into this website, sourcetoyou.com. These are the testing printouts that you could get if you wanted to on every single bottle. So doTERRA had to create a bar in an industry that had none. And it is so important to the owners of this company. We are using these oils on our families, on ourselves, on our babies. It's very important to them to bridge that gap, like I said before. So this is how they're able to do it. So the Healing Hands Foundation, I wanted to touch on that further. The aim of the Healing Hands Foundation seeks to bring healing and hope to the world for lives free of disease, poverty, and to ultimately empower impoverished communities with the tools needed to become self-reliant. They work very closely with OUR, Operation Underground Railroad. They've been in the limelight very much lately. In my last class, I said that I wanted to put this in and I hadn't yet. doTERRA has been able over the past, I think, gosh, I'm going to blank, 6 years, has been able to give over $6 million to the Operation Underground Railroad's efforts. And we continue to work very closely with them. It is something very near and dear to the doTERRA culture. And so many of us are fighting this fight. And so this is just another feel-good reason to want to support this company. Okay, the universe wants me to stay here on this slide for a little while longer. Okay, so we're gonna get into, I feel like we skipped something. No, I guess not. 3 ways to use oils. So first is aromatically, and then we have topically, and then we have internally. So aromatically is going to be mostly through diffusing, right? It cleans the pathogens in the air, opens our airways, affects our mood, replaces the synthetic fragrances, the toxins in our candles, air fresheners, and perfumes. So you can also use oils aromatically through a personal inhaler, like you see right here. You can make ones for allergies, for respiratory. You can open a bottle and smell it right out of the bottle if you're having, you know, a panic attack, let's say. You open up even a bottle of lavender or copaiba or serenity. Oh my gosh, I could list like 100 oils. If you open up any of them, I promise you they're going to help you not have a panic attack. You could do a dough bong, which I usually demonstrate, but you put some, let's say peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint in the palm of your hand. You rub your hands together and then you cup your hand and you can inhale through your mouth or inhale through your nose. Your mouth, it's going to go all into your lungs and open up your airways. If you breathe in through your nose, it's going to go all up into your brain, wake you right up. You can also just do the cupping of your hands. You can do steamer cup. You can do a pillow mist, a linen spray, a perfume, things like that. This thing is just sticking. Come on. Okay, next we have topically. No, yes, no, see, missing. So when we use essential oils aromatically, they are fast and effective. So we're breathing those. I like to give the example of when you go and have like work done on your teeth and they give you, right, the mask and they say, you know, count backwards of 100 and you get to like 97 and you're out. That's how fast things can hit your olfactory cortex and send signals to your brain and get a response. So in 22 seconds, the molecules of the oils reach your brain. In 2 minutes, the oils can be found in the bloodstream, and in 20 minutes, the oils can be found in every cell of your body. So very fast acting and effective. Oh, it's just gonna stick for the whole rest of the presentation, isn't it? Okay, topically. So human touch releases endorphins that reduce pain and elevate mood. You're going to apply your oils to your feet, the back of your spine, the back of your neck, the back of your neck, and your pulse points. Overall body support and targeted support. So if you're having, you know, you're going to use some oils for pain, you're going to put the oil where the pain is. If you're going to use an oil for a tummy ache, you're going to rub the oil on your tummy. Cramps, on your tummy. What else? What am I thinking? We do this by making custom roller blends in roller bottles, or we can add oils directly to our hands with some carrier oil and then apply it to the back of your neck, to your wrists. Go ahead and inhale, put the extra through your hair. You can make your own skincare blends. We have our favorite glow serum. You can use oils in a detox bath, add the oils to the Epsom salts and baking soda, and that acts as a carrier. You can add a hot shower after you've applied, let's say, deep blue to your sore back, and that will help drive the oils in deeper. You can use some oils neat, like lavender or frankincense. They're gentle enough to use neat, meaning no carrier oil. But you're going to want to be mindful of hot oils. oregano, clove. There are some hot oils that you absolutely do not want to put on your skin neat. They always need to be diluted because they actually will start to feel warm. So we're going to talk about, I should start going to the next slide sooner so that it's like in line with my speaking. I'm like on a roll and then it slows me down. Okay, so carrier oils. We like to use fractionated coconut oil. We will often refer to it as FCO. And you're gonna want to absolutely use carrier oil when you're working with babies, children, elderly, or animals, or you're using any hot or warm oils like On Guard, peppermint, deep blue, oregano, cinnamon, clove. And if you ever do, you know, don't dilute it enough or you start to get a sensitivity, it's very rare, if any, to have a sensitivity to doTERRA's oils. But I mean, there are cases where maybe you are just going to get like a little bit red or something like that. You don't want to put water. Water drives the oils in deeper. So you're going to want to grab that carrier oil. If you don't have any carrier oil, get some. But if you don't have any, you can grab, you know, cooking olive oil. Or, I mean, if you really didn't even have that, I would use like a butter or milk or something like that. You just don't want to put straight water on it because it will just drive those oils in deeper. So when you're using things like deep blue for a sore back, driving the oils in deeper is a nice thing, right? So you got to know what is appropriate. I guess I'll take a little sip of my water. Now I'm really not going to keep this under an hour. Okay, so why we dilute. So oils are volatile. So when you put an oil on neat, it's going to start to pop off. So using a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil actually traps the oil onto your skin, right? It makes it easier to spread around. Therefore, you need less of the actual oil. So it's a good way to stretch your oils also. But you're actually going to get more of an effect when using a carrier oil. So these are some my favorite carrier oils. doTERRA sells the fractionated coconut oil, but you can also, I've been getting mine at Costco lately. It's this organic MCT oil. It's the same thing. It comes in a 2-pack for like cheap. So I've been using that for face serums. I like to use jojoba oil or argan oil. And so it's just whatever your preference is, but just make sure you've got some sort of carrier oil on hand. So now we're going to talk about internally. So when I talk about internally, I'm absolutely only talking about doTERRA. There are many, many, unfortunately, you know, store-bought brands out there that are absolutely not safe. Some of them don't even say that it's safe to use topically. This is an industry that is unregulated. Most companies are not doing the testing that doTERRA does and do not care about this purity movement in integrative healthcare. So we're talking about very different animals here. So with doTERRA, because of the purity, many of the oils are absolutely safe to ingest. So how you know if an oil is safe to ingest, because there are oils that are not safe. And it's not because of the purity, it's just because in nature, like you're not to ingest it, but it'll have the supplement facts here on the bottle. If it says supplement facts, it is safe to ingest. If it does not have that, then it's not an oil that is safe for internal use. So when you're using oils, you always want to use a stainless steel or glass vessel. This is my latest cup that I got from Costco. It's stainless steel. It did have a plastic straw. And this is my water cup that I put oils in my water every single time I fill my water up. So I just traded the plastic straw for a stainless steel one. And now the whole thing is stainless steel and I can use oil. So when you're using, and that's because the oils can break down the plastic, even if it's BPA free, and then you're taking that internally, adding more toxins, defeating the whole purpose, right? So you always want to use stainless steel or glass when using oils. You want to be careful with hot oils, again, like oregano, and you want to use a veggie cap. If you are going to take oregano internally, that's nature's antibiotic. So I highly recommend taking it internally if you feel anything. You're gonna wanna put it in a veggie cap. doTERRA has them. You can also get them on Amazon. And you can make your own, I'm jumping ahead because I'll talk about this, but you can absolutely make your own little concoctions to take internally. So you're gonna wanna put oregano in a veggie cap. And I would even do a tiny little squirt of the MCT oil, which is fractionated coconut oil, but that you can ingest. And that way it's just extra, extra goodness, extra safety. You just don't want it to burn your throat. So start with 1 to 2 drops of citrus in your water to keep your body gently detoxing and keep your body hydrated. Remember what I said about water and oils, it drives it in deeper. So when you put like lemon in your water, it helps the water drive into your organs, which keeps you more hydrated and like faster hydrated. Think of like why you would buy smart water for the electrolytes to get more hydrated, right? So peppermint to freshen your breath or cool down your body. My husband likes putting peppermint in his water when he's going to work out because it helps to keep him cool. Frankincense under your tongue daily or pressed to the roof of your mouth for headaches is an absolute. I take frankincense every single day. That and copaiba under my tongue. I absolutely love the healing modality. Is so good for stress. Oh my gosh. Make your own veggie cap. I talked about that. Many oils are so amazing to cook with. I love oregano in my pasta. I love cilantro and lime in my my rice, peppermint in brownies, lemon in blueberry muffins. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. Take a little break. If we have any chats, I can't see them. So if my teammates would make sure you're looking at that. So veggie caps, I showed you those. You can make your own flu balm or skinny jeans blend. Our flu balm is always going to be, it's actually flute. It used to be flume for melaleuca, now it's flute for tea tree. So it's frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and tea tree. That is the flu balm. Always, always, always. You can put it in a roller and roll it on when you're not feeling good, or you can put it in a veggie cap. All those oils you can take internally. The skinny jeans blend is quite popular. And if you go on our Facebook group and type in lighten and glow or skinny jeans blend, you're gonna see so many testimonies come up. So that's super fun. Okay. This is quite annoying that it makes me pause every time. It's like revving up my engine and then coming to a stop sign. Okay, so our last way to take the oils internally is going to be our favorite way through the Lifelong Vitality Pack, or we call it the LLV. So this is actually doTERRA's #1 selling product, believe it or not. It improves digestion, blood pressure, pain and inflammation, energy, mood, hormone regulation, brain fog, vague body discomfort, and better sleep, just to name a few. It is all completely whole foods, bioavailable, ready to go in your body, nothing synthetic. You are not going to pee orange 45 minutes after you take your vitamins. These are a game changer. Every single person that I've ever gotten on these vitamins is on them to this day. They've changed my life. They literally changed my life. This is what I went on after finding that there was Red 40 in my prenatal. I went on these as a prenatal, never looked back, haven't missed a day. My life has never been better. My kids are very different, by the way. I don't know. One's a Red 40 baby and one's an LLV baby. I do not know. Just saying. Okay. I gotta get this fixed. This is not gonna cut it for me. Okay, so safety. Want to go over some safety. Do not put essential oils or like anything really into your nose, your eyes, or your ear canal. Be mindful of hot oils. We talked about that. Look for supplement facts before ingesting, and doTERRA only. Use stainless steel or glass. Understand proper dilution. When in doubt, always dilute. And oils and water don't mix. So part of the hot oils, we're going to talk about sun safety. So photosensitivity, okay? Citrus oils are photosensitive. Don't apply them to your skin before gardening, boating, or sunbathing. You will burn. So the most photosensitive oil is bergamot. So do not slather on bergamot and do any of those activities. It's not going to be good. So here is a list of oils that are photosensitive, some more than others. So my practice, so that I don't have to stress and think about it, is in the summertime, I just don't put my oils where the sun shines. Put your oils where the sun don't shine and you'll be fine. Sorry, guys. Okay, I don't want anyone to get overwhelmed. Oils are plant medicine. They're just like salad. So one oil has so many uses. One problem can be addressed by many different oils. So do not get overwhelmed. Oh, see, that one did it fast. So now we're going to go over the top 10 oils. So we're going to start with On Guard. Okay, so what is it good for? Immune support, inflamed throat, oral support, disinfecting, and uplifting. A really good immune roller. Like I said, it's the flute recipe. And then you can diffuse it to clean the air. On Guard ginger, cardamom, On Guard and lemongrass. I have added in some information about the emotional side of oils because I think that it doesn't get talked about enough. And I love the emotional side of oils. So we have On Guard, the oil of protection. This combination of oils is generally used to shield individuals from bacteria, mold, and viruses. But this blend's protective properties, however, extend beyond the physical level by warding off energetic parasites, domineering personalities, and other negative influences. On Guard is incredibly helpful for strengthening the inner self along with inner resolve to stand up for oneself and live in integrity. I mean, how awesome is that? So I also like to put over-the-counter medications that you could use On Guard instead. You could try On Guard instead. So it is the oil of immune support, and it could be replacing airborne emergency hand sanitizers, Oragel, and Anbesol. Again, check these products for synthetics. Start reading labels is all you have to do. So next is, I think it's frankincense, which is the king of oils, the oil of truth. So what is it good for? Most importantly, inflammation, neurological support, skin imperfections, calming, relaxation, skin issues. The king of oils. When in doubt, frank it out. Always, always grab frankincense. I absolutely love this. The first sign of a tension headache, apply a drop of frankincense to your thumb and press it to the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds. That's a pressure point. It works amazing. So frankincense is the oil of truth. It reveals deceptions and false truths. It invites individuals to let go of lower vibrations, lies, deceptions, and negativity. This oil helps create new perspectives based on light and truth. Frankincense assists the soul in spiritual evolution and awakening. The oil of cellular support. So you would use this in place of Motrin, Tylenol, Aleve, Excedrin, migraine, throat lozenges. I love frankincense. I think they're having a lovely time upstairs. Okay, next is lemon. So the oil of cleansing, supporting digestion, removes residue. Goo be gone, you guys. Sharpie be gone. Everything be gone. Gum out of your hair be gone. Cleaning and purifying. I love adding a drop of this to my my sponge at night when I'm saying goodnight to my kitchen, and you can make a little spray and spray it onto your dish towels just to freshen them. You can make a cleaning spray with lemon, On Guard vinegar, and water. Super, super easy. I love diffusing it with wild orange, and Purify is my favorite. And you're gonna wanna put lemon in your water every single day. So it's also the oil of focus. The delightful citrusy aroma of lemon oil engages the mind and aids concentration. While lemon supports the emotional body, its major effects are experienced in the mental field. Lemon dispels confusion and bestows clarity. Lemon restores energy, mental flexibility, and the drive to complete a project. We need that, right? It's the oil of cleansing. You can use it in place of Tylenol, Motrin, throat lozenges, Imodium AD, Pepto-Bismol, Mylanta, Tums, children's Tylenol and Motrin. This one's a good one, 5 cents per drop. Okay, and next we have, I can't remember, oregano. This one is going to be nature's antibiotic, major immune support, skin growths, digestive cleansing, respiratory. So you can do this in a steam mug. It is going to burn, but it is going to work like a charm. This is a very hot, spicy oil. Oh, that's fun. So dilute it well before applying topically. So diffusing it, they're saying On Guard, frankincense, lemon, oregano. I don't know if I'm going to be diffusing this, but if anyone loves the smell of oregano, it's me, but I don't know if I'm going to diffuse it. So I don't know if anyone else in the family is going to appreciate that. So it is the oil of humility and non-attachment. Oregano cuts through the fluff of life and teaches individuals to do the same. It removes blocks, clears negativity, and cuts away negative attachments. Oregano is a powerful oil and may even be described as forceful and intense. On the deepest level, oregano dispels materialism and attachment that hinders growth and progress. It's the oil of cleansing, immune support, antibiotics, NyQuil, DayQuil, freeze away. This is the best thing to get rid of skin tags and warts, you guys. You will never have to get anything frozen off again. Tylenol, Motrin, Aleve, throat lozenges, Pepto-Bismol, Tums, Mylanta. Oh, now it's gonna be. Okay, breathe. So respiratory support, restful sleep, opens airways, sinus support, seasonal threat support, allergies. This one is really, really awesome. You know how just Vicks Vapor Rub just smells so good, like even when you're not sick? That's how I feel about Breathe. I love diffusing it at night. So they say to mix it with lavender, wild orange, or a cedarwood marjoram. Super, super good. It's the oil of breath. Breathe addresses the inability to let go of grief and pain. Breathe also supports one's relationship with spirit and deepens one's connection to life. The oil of respiratory support, so instead of your inhalers, Vicks, NyQuil, DayQuil, shower soothers, vaporizer refills, again, check your toxins. We are using these things to help support our body to make those things go away, but we're actually just putting more toxins into our body. So read your labels. Sorry, you guys, that's so annoying. Okay, peppermint. So cooling the body, head tension, neck tension, digestion, stomach upset, fresh breath, women's temperature support, hot flashes, cooling a warm child, fever, got to be compliant. You can make a cooling spray with peppermint, lavender, frankincense. You can use it on a sunburn with melaleuca and frankincense and lavender. Oh my gosh, so good. To aid in digestion, drop 1 drop of peppermint under your tongue after meals. You can diffuse it. Wild orange and peppermint is the best energy wake up diffuser blend. It's amazing, and it's really good with Purify and lemon as well. So the emotional side, it's the oil of a buoyant heart. Peppermint brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It invigorates body, mind, and spirit, and reminds individuals that life can be happy and they don't have to be controlled by fear. So we need that right now, right? The oil of digestive and oil oral health. Pepto-Bismol, Tums, energy drinks, NoDoz, Tylenol Cold, Sudafed, Zyrtec, Claritin. This is a really good oil that could be used in a combination with other oils for these things. Oh, just not at all. Okay, digest then. So digestive support, upset stomach, bloating, flatulence, excess acid. This is a game changer. I like to put one in a roller mixed with wild orange. And if I've eaten too much, if I haven't eaten enough, if I can't go to the bathroom, if I'm going to the bathroom too much, doesn't matter. You roll that on your stomach, your abdomen, within minutes. Okay, if you have like indigestion, acid reflux, anything like that, if your food is up here, you roll it like literally like up and down your esophagus. This is just one of those oils, you just got to have it. It is so good. They're saying to diffuse it with peppermint and fennel. I don't know, but again, I don't know if this needs diffusing. It goes good just on my tummy. It works its wonders. So this is the oil of assimilation. Oh, I have a typo. It's the first typo I've seen. Maybe you've seen some. Oh, okay, sorry. Digestin has a powerful emotional quality for supporting individuals who lack interest in life and the physical world. Digestin combines powerful oils to support the body and the spirit in assimilating new information and events. Again, really good for right now. The oil of digestive support, so Pepto-Bismol, Imodium AD, Tums, Mylanta, laxatives, Prilosec, Sudafed. If you're taking any of those, try Digestin. Oh, did I miss one? No. Okay. Deep Blue. I love Deep Blue. Oh my gosh. So if anyone needs to convince their husbands that essential oils work, try Deep Blue. This is the gateway oil for husbands. So sore muscles, sore joints, aches, head tension, neck tension, sore hands, back discomfort, growing pains. This is amazing to make a discomfort relief lotion. You use an unscented lotion in a glass bottle, and you can add Deep Blue, frankincense, wintergreen, marjoram, blue tansy. Oh my gosh, amazing. So sometimes it can be very effective to layer your oils. On the area of concern, try applying 1 to 2 drops each of Deep Blue, past tense, frankincense, and lemongrass, rubbing each one in at a time. This one, you can diffuse it with peppermint, lemongrass, and Deep Blue. You would go really light on the drops because it is strong. This is the oil of surrendering pain. So Deep Blue can assist individuals who are resisting or avoiding the emotions that underlie their physical pain. Deep Blue supports acceptance and tolerance of one's pain and offers strength to face emotional wounds, allowing them to surface for transformation and healing. So this is the oil of soothing comfort. So Tylenol, Motrin, Aleve, Bengay, Icy Hot, Thermacare, any kind of pain reliever. This is what you're going to want to turn to. Lavender. I think this is our last one. So this is super good for all things calming: skin irritations, sleep, stress, relaxation, mild discomfort. You can make an owie roller with lavender, frankincense, and tea tree. This is going to be so good. I mean, we use this all the time. Bug bites, scrapes, boo-boos. It's so good. Add 1 to 2 drops of lavender to a cup of tea with raw honey for a calming evening drink that will relax your senses. You can absolutely diffuse lavender with everything. Lavender, frankincense, breathe for at night. Wild orange and lavender just for homework time or when you need the kiddos to calm down. So it's the oil of communication and calm. Lavender aids verbal expression and calming the mind. Specifically, it calms insecurities that are felt when one risks their true thoughts and feelings. Lavender addresses a deep fear of being seen and heard. Lavender supports individuals in releasing the tension and constriction that stems from withheld expression. So it's the oil of relax and calm. So Neosporin, Tylenol, Aleve, Motrin, Tylenol PM, sleeping aids, Benadryl cream. Very well-rounded, all of these oils. You can put it on your kiddos' boo-boos and it's also going to relax them. So it's a mom bonus. So here is a picture of my actual medicine cabinet and my oil rack. And I believe that this is what creates a healthy, vibrant, and in harmony with the earth feel to my home. So as you can see here, the before picture. My after picture doesn't look as organized as I would want it to be, but for the moment, that is exactly what it looks like. So everything in here is from nature. So food, knock on wood, we have not been sick for 6 years. So I'm very proud of this cabinet right here. So community, I want to talk about community. To be truly empowered, we need not only information and key tools to rock a healthy, glowing life. We need to feel part of a community, a sisterhood, if you will, of people who are living the same lifestyle. Our community, we would love to plug you into. Our members have exclusive access to our team's private website and Facebook group full of curated content. Our Facebook group, we're very proud of it. We have over 4,300 members. And to me, that's 4,300 moms, right? So 4,300 families, really, that are using these oils just in our community alone. So you could type into the search this group bar right here inside the Facebook group, and you could type in anxiety, you could type in lifelong vitality vitamins, you could type in fever. It could be 3 in the morning and you need answers. You type in fever and so much content is going to come up. You can ask a question and you will get answers within minutes. There is so much content in this Facebook group and on our website. There's videos you can watch. There's past recordings like this webinar that I'm doing that you can watch. There's ebooks and charts and recipes, and just, you will never not know how to use your oils. This is a sampling of the ebooks that people on our team have made that are there for your own personal education. These are some of the charts and recipes. We've got testimonies and continued education and more. Everybody who gets started with us gets this Pocket Oil Magic book. It's an exact copy of our favorite resource book, but just in digital form. That way we can send it to you right away for free. So how would you start? How would you start making changes in your home? Choosing organic whole foods as much as possible is going to significantly reduce your toxic load. Commit to your personal education and being the health advocate for your home. Tapping into resources available to you if you need guidance, that's where we come in. Surround yourself with those that have similar goals to you. Have powerful essential oils at your fingertips. So there are 3 ways to get started with doTERRA essential oils. So there are 3 ways to buy. One being retail, which absolutely nobody does. The second most popular way is a wholesale membership, which gets you 25% off for the year. It's similar to a Costco membership or an Amazon account. It's the most cost-effective way to get started. And you would pick an enrollment kit, which waives the membership fee of the $35. It gets you the wholesale prices for 1 year. The cost to renew after a year is $25, and you get a free peppermint oil with that. Peppermint by itself is $22. So in a sense, you're getting the membership for $3. It does not auto renew. So if you buy an enrollment kit, let's say, and you never order anything else again, it will never auto renew. It will only auto renew once that 12 months is up and you go to reorder something. It will say, oh, your membership is due. It'll add it to your order, and then that free peppermint oil will go onto that order as well. So the third way to purchase through doTERRA is through the loyalty rewards programs. So it's going to be the wholesale membership with 25% off, but then it's also going to give you up to 30% back on all purchases. This is how I purchase my oils, since I'm an avid user, obviously, but I get 30% back on every single purchase that I make with doTERRA for all of my oils, for my family, my vitamins, for my husband and myself, my kids' vitamins. They use the doTERRA vitamins as well. So roughly for every $100, well, not roughly, for every $100 I spend, I get $30 back in doTERRA dollars. I get a ton of free product. Okay, so I'm going to go over the kits. These are the enrollment kits. You can absolutely customize something, but these are just the most popular ways that people get started. So I'm just going to go through them really quick. So this is the Big Mama kit. This is, I want to make over my entire medicine cabinet. I want to start, you know, from every corner. I want to redo our toothpaste, our hand soap, our mouthwash, our hand sanitizer, the vitamins. It comes with the top 15 oils, I think. I can't count really quick. You're going to get the shampoo, the conditioner, the lotion that's unscented. You can add your oils to it, the deep blue rub, our Correctex, which is our natural Neosporin, and our Breathe stick, vapor stick, which is our Vicks in a sense. So that's the Big Mama kit. Okay, next is the Healthy Essentials kit. So this is going to be the top 10 emotional oils. This is going to be really good for emotional support. You're going to get Adaptive, which is our mental health oil. You're going to get Balance, which is just unbelievable, my favorite oil. And you're going to get Copaiba, which is the CBD of oils. I didn't go over those 3 oils because they're just outside of the top 10. So they did a little tweak on the top 10 to make it more emotional, this kit, and you're going to get our beautiful new petal diffuser. This one is $249 price point. Then we've got our Healthy Habits kit, which is the one that I sell the most of. It's the vitamins, the full line of vitamins with the Terrazyme and the PB Assist, which is your enzymes and your probiotics. I go into depth on these in my 2.0 class, so that's going to be next week. I would love for you to join us. You're going to get that deep blue rub to make sure hubby is okay with you spending the $195, and you're going to get these 5 oils: On Guard, Lemon, Balance, frankincense, because you got to have Frankie Boy, and lavender. So this is such a good place to start, you guys. One of my favorites. Then there's the Healthy Home kit. This is a notch down from the Big Mama kit. You're still going to get your shampoo, conditioner, some toothpaste. This is the best toothpaste in the world. My kids use it. It's absolutely safe if they end up swallowing it, unlike regular toothpaste. The On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. You guys, I would recommend whatever kit you choose, add on the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. It's cheap and it'll last you a year. It's amazing, okay? You're also gonna get the hand soap, which I have a knockoff recipe for it. You can make this DIY after you've used this. Keep the little pump for pennies on the dollar, and it's the easiest thing. My husband refills all of our soap dispensers all the time. It's that easy. So you're going to get our little Brevi diffuser and then the top 10 oils in the large size. Then we've got, okay, this skipped. It did skip. Sorry. Healthy Start Kit. This is also one of the most popular kits. So you're going to get the top 10 oils in the small size though. This is in order to keep the price point super low. So this is the regular large size 15 ml. This is the 5 ml, which is the size of these bottles. And you're going to get the Brevi. So this is a great place to start to get all of these oils in your home and then go from there. But this is the 5 ml size. I just want everyone to be mindful of that. Sorry, out of order. Okay, this is our simple solutions kit. So if you're thinking that you really want to customize an order, maybe add on some kids oils, some more digestive support, some sleep and stress, mood and emotion, pain and discomfort, we can absolutely do that. You would start with a base of this kit in order to waive that $35 and then add on to it whatever you want. I could totally customize anything and send you a link that has the entire order on there exactly how you wanted it to be. And that way it waives the $35. Now you can totally customize whatever you want, but it would charge that $35 membership fee. So if you're fine with that, we can go that route also. If you're like, okay, I don't want any of these oils and I don't want the deep blue, you can go that way too. But these are the ways that you can waive that $35 fee and get the membership for the year. So reach out to your oil person. If that is me, awesome. We will be chatting very, very soon. If not, text your oil girl, whoever invited you onto this call, and discuss what option is best for your needs and your budget. And most of us offer a welcome package. It typically is some roller bottles and recipe cards. You're going to get plugged into our community. You're going to get a welcome email with all of the resources. You're going to get added to our Facebook group. You're going to get added to our oil website, which is private only for our customers. It's password protected. You're going to get a digital copy of our advanced oil magic and tons more, and us to walk alongside of you. I also offer continued education topics. So next week we're going to be having, I have my oils, now what? Then we also do making over your medicine cabinet, women's health and hormones, pregnancy babies, pain management, skincare, you get the idea. We do it all. So we host our weekly classes right here Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. You can always join. So now I would love to open it up. If you have any questions, I can stop sharing so I can see your guys' faces. Hi, guys. I'm used to at least like seeing my face in the corner so I know that I don't look weird, but I did it all by itself. Thank you guys so much for coming onto this call. This meant the world to me. This was super, super fun. Let me open up the chat and see what's going on. Oh, thank you guys. Aw.
Somebody's asking about tea tree.
Okay.
I think you might have skipped that. Did you do tea tree?
You know what? I feel like I skipped a couple things because it was messing up.
Well, I thought it flashed tea tree and then it went to the next oil. So I don't.
Let me go to it because when I was doing tea tree, you guys, I can't believe that skipped. Thank you for noticing that though, because when I was doing tea tree, it's very funny. The emotions on tea tree, you guys, are unbelievable. I wanted to write more, but I couldn't, but I have it in front of me actually. So this is super, super good for all things skin issues. It's a great disinfectant. It's part of what you're going to take in your flu balm. Blemishes, it's an antiseptic. This is what you're going to use on owies. Great immune support. Oh my gosh, this is just, it's in the top 10 for a reason. But the emotions, you guys, the oil of energetic boundaries. It's a disinfectant by nature. Tea tree clears negative energetic baggage. It specifically releases codependent and parasitic relationships. These toxic relationships may be with people, microorganisms in the physical body, or spiritual beings. Tea tree assists in setting healthy boundaries and purification practices to release toxic debris. I mean, debris, not debris. You're going to want to use this for anything skin and anything healing. So skincare, if you're going to make like a DIY face cleanser, makeup remover, Neosporin, ear drops. If you have an earache, you're going to use tea tree and lavender, and you're going to put it on a cotton ball, and you're just going to place it, you know, no oils in your ear, but you're going to put it on a cotton ball, and you're just going to put it inside your ear, and you're going to go to sleep with it. You could put like a little Band-Aid over it, like real lightly, just to keep it in there. But mamas, if your kiddos it's like the worst thing when your kids have an ear infection, right? So you're going to put frankincense and On Guard up and down their spine for immune support. And you're going to put lavender and tea tree on a cotton ball in their ear, and they're not going to have an ear infection, and you're not going to have to take off work, and you're not going to have to go to the doctor and pay a copay and put your kid on antibiotics and suffer the gut harm and all of that. So saves you time, saves you money, saves you heartache, saves them pain. It's amazing, you guys. So this is, and I remember when I was writing out the emotions, this had, I want to say it had the most in-depth emotional benefits. It was unbelievable. I was like, holy cow, tea tree. I wish it smelled better. Not that it smells bad, but I wish it smelled better, that I could just use it as perfume every single day, because it's really good. And you know why I bring up the emotions? Because, you know, while we are using these oils for their physical modalities, I just think that you're getting these emotional modalities, whether you like it or not. So it just gives this whole other importance to these oils, and this whole other depth. And I don't know, to me, it's super neat to know that tea tree can also help with these other things. I mean, setting healthy boundaries, who doesn't need that? So I think this is just such a neat, this is from the book. This is my favorite book, you guys. It's The Emotions and Essential Oils. So I highly, highly recommend this book. I'm not even done. I want to read it cover to cover. I kind of look things up as I go along, and it's my favorite book. I love it. I love the emotional side of everything. So any questions? Can I answer anything for anybody? Okay, let me read these. I'd have to, I don't know the URL off the top of my head. We just actually launched it. So it's super, super exciting. All of us leaders have been working on it for quite some time. Oh, Mommy, you have it. Perfect. Thank you, my assistant. Okay, back to the tea tree. Thank you for catching that, because I remember that I made a mental note that I wanted to spend extra time on tea tree, and then I skipped it altogether. Yes, cassia, cinnamon bark, clove, oregano, and thyme. Yes, very good. Very good, Amanda. How do you know what oils to use neat? So I think it comes with just oil usage over time, but it's funny to use the word gentle with oils, because all the oils are such powerhouses. I feel things like frankincense, it's the king of oils. It's the most powerhouse oil, yet it's the gentlest oil that you can use on babies. So it's funny, but you could absolutely use frankincense neat. You could use lavender, again, is like the most calming, soothing oil. You could use that neat. I'm blanking, of course, right now. It's more that you would want to know what oils to absolutely not use neat. But again, you want to dilute, because it is going to trap the oil and penetrate your skin. Otherwise, oils are volatile and they're going to start popping off your skin. and not absorb fully. So you're going to end up wasting oils, not getting the full benefit of the oils. So I would say you're only going to want to use like lavender, frankincense, neat if you're like in an emergency, you know, if you're bleeding out, you're going to grab helichrysum. It's, I don't know, bleeding out was a little bit dramatic, but if you're bleeding, you're going to want to use helichrysum. I would pop the top off and I would start pouring it. Like you wouldn't have to worry about using that diluted. But you're not going to do that with On Guard, and you're not going to do that with oregano, nothing, you know. So it's more in an emergency where you're going to grab something and put it on a sunburn. You could put lavender on neat if you know, didn't have a carrier oil with it. You know, in an emergency, if your kid gets an owie, you can absolutely use lavender, tea tree, and frankincense neat if you didn't have. But again, you're going to want to have a carrier because it's going to trap them on, get in deeper, and really have a lot more benefits that way. So I hope that answered. Did I get everything else? Well, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry for the lagging, and oh my gosh, it better not do that. It's because I've stuffed it too full with information. I know it's saying like 70 slides is a little bit too much. We're going to slow you down. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys so much. This was really fun. Aw, thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we did have a team meeting planned, but Natalie, unfortunately, she lost her papa last night, her grandfather last night suddenly, so she's not making it on tonight. And so I got nothing for you. So until next week, we will do the, I have my oils now what 2.0 class next week. It is stuffed to the brim as well, but that's a really exciting, in my opinion, really exciting class as well. We get a lot of really good feedback. So that is a class I really enjoy doing. I love doing all of them. I just love it. So see you guys here next week, hopefully. So I'm going to go join whatever dance party has been happening for the last hour and a half. All right. Thank you guys. Mwah.